Welcome to Prayer Beyond Words, Strong Winds. And we're going to be thinking in this meditation about the strong winds which came between Peter and Jesus when Peter suddenly noticed the strong wind. So then thinking about them in terms of our own lives. What are the strong winds that come between us and Jesus? And for this you will need one of these transparency films used for overhead projector films. I've put several in your pack, and you will also need a brown envelope and some various things which will make marks on the film. For that you can use acrylic paints, Sharpies, any permanent markers, and oil pastels. Anything with water on tends to sit rather on the top and not work so well. In your pack you will have a number of pictures of Jesus, and these are ones which come from different cultures and at different times, but you will all have a different pack. You won't have necessarily any of the same that's in this bunch that I'm showing you here. That's because these are actually copyright, these particular ones, because they come from the Christ We Share pack. But as I have 2 packs of those, I thought I'd give each of you some of them. In addition, in your box you will find some prints of images from the internet which are not any longer copyright. So you will have them and your pack of these to choose which image you would like to choose of Jesus today. Now, what I would like you to do is to lay them all out in front of you and spend some time looking at them and decide which one is speaking to you today, which one do you want to use. So I should pause this video now and go and have a look at the pack of images that you've got and choose one, the one that you want to choose for today. And I'm just going to take one I'll use for today. But I would spend quite a lot of time on it if I were you, and decide which one you would like to choose today. So now you've chosen your image, lay it to the side for the moment because you won't be needing it just yet, and take one of your sheets of transparent paper, overhead projector sheets. Now what we're going to be doing on this is marking the things that come between us and Jesus, the things which are for us our strong winds. They may be very unstrong windy in the sense that it might be too much time spent on a laptop or a computer, or they may be things which are really stirring you up, events in your life. These might be events which are happening to you, or they might be relationships with other people that you're with, and there may be all sorts of things. So if I were you, I'd spend quite a lot of time on this, thinking about really today what are the things that stop me from moving towards Jesus. Sorry about the noises off, that's my dog. So I'm going to start off by using a permanent marker and make marks using my non-preferred hands with my eyes shut, thinking about the things which I know come between me and Jesus. And you can go on thinking about all these things, spending some time between and then making your marks with your eyes shut. Now sometimes there are things which you're afraid of which stop you moving forward. So you might like to make marks on there again with your eyes shut, and make marks of the things that you're afraid of that get in the way of your following Jesus as you would like to do. Continue to think of the things which might come between you and Jesus, continue to make marks until no more come to mind. When you've finished making those marks, you might like to take an ink colour about how those marks make you feel. What does it feel like to have those things between you and Jesus? And with your syringe, just put a little bit around, sorry, I should have done my left hand, on your acetate, your transparent sheet. And then take the second transparent sheet, lay it over the top and press it down. Look at it for a while and see what it's saying to you, or what God's saying to you through it. And then, carefully lifting up both sheets at the same time, take your picture of Jesus and lay it on the top. And look at it. What is Christ saying to you from the other side of your sheet of strong winds? He has asked you to come. Can these things really stop you? How can you stop these things from getting in the way? Some of them you will be able to think, well, yes, I could stop that. Others you may need help to stop. So the next thing to do is to take your envelope and put your strong winds in there and your picture of Jesus underneath. And then on here you can either write your prayer, or you can asking the Lord to help you remove those things, to take them away from between you and him, or whatever prayer seems right to you, because the Lord will be guiding you in his own way through this meditation. And then I would take your envelope and go and place it in your prayer place, and then you can pray about those things, asking the Lord to lift them from you, guide you as to how there can be nothing between you and him. And you might like to write about this in your journal, and you might like to write the prayer in your journal too.